p.m. on Friday, June 19th. We are hosting another Country Corral presented by Country Smooth American Whiskey. I'm Maury Carstage, founder and CEO. Very thankful to be here tonight, wishing all of you happiness and health and safety. Tonight, we're very fortunate to be with my friends, the American Vagrants. Both Brian Blanchard and Chris are awesome friends of mine, and I would love to introduce them to you right away. Why don't you guys join the show?
Hey, happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for
Happy
having us, Lori.
Friday. How are you guys?
Good. We're doing good, I think, right? We're playing on Sunday, so those are in the Southern California area. Come out and see us at On the Rocks this coming Sunday, 2 to 5.
Yeah, and this is our first kind of live show, albeit virtual. So we're thankful.
Well, we're thrilled to have you on. So tell us a little bit about the American Vagrants, who you guys are, how the two of you met, and let all of our friends and family know.
Well, I'll start. I'll say that we are a country band, original country band that likes to play some covers here and there. But Brian and I are songwriters. We have been from the beginning, and that's kind of us. We're more of a traditional sound, I would say, kind of 80s, 90s, 70s mixed in there a little bit. Little modern twist here and there, but mainly that's where we stick it. That's our sweet spot. And Brian, how'd we meet, Brian? You're going to break my heart and not know how we met?
Yeah, probably. But, in interest of time here, long story short, hopefully, we met through mutual friends, mostly watching football and things on the weekends. And I, late in life, decided I wanted to learn how to play guitar, more just strum at a campfire kind of thing. And Chris, unfortunately, found out about that and said, hey, let's help each other out learning how to do this. And we're still trying to play a D chord, maybe a C if we're lucky on a good day. And he says, let's write a song and play it at your crawfish boil in front of 400 of your best friends. I said, yeah, let's not do that at all. And he just kept bugging me, and we eventually, again, thanks to Chris, as I turn the other side of the coin here, thanks to Chris for pushing me and forcing me to, write a song and play it. And it's been amazing ever since. So a lot of people don't know that story.
Fantastic.
That's pretty close to the truth. That's pretty close to what happened. That's exactly it. We started watching football together, and it all kind of rolled from there.
Who are your favorite teams before you go into your first song?
You go ahead, national champion. Tell them.
Yeah, as a Southern Louisiana boy, I grew up on LSU football and Saints. I was a season ticket holder long before Drew Brees and the rest of the crew were there. So great year for Louisiana.
Yeah, I went to Indiana University, so I'm a Hoosier through and through. Don't really cheer for anybody else. Don't really care about conference loyalty. Just as long as the Hoosiers are winning, I don't care.
Okay, so before y'all start your first song, I love your music. I'm proud to say I'm good friends with both of you. And we had you out at the Country Smooth Fest back in October of 2018 in New Orleans. I'm a fan of you as people and your music and your love for our country. So before you begin singing, let's do a quick Country Smooth cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Lori. Cheers. Thank you.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, take it away.
All right, this is a little song I wrote called Living My Best Life. A lot of people going through a lot right now, but we're all really, really blessed. So enjoy. Horses fill the barn, catfish fill the creek, dogs enjoy the sun, they never felt more free. And cattle graze the land that granddad bought. He still wears the scars from the wars he fought. Living my best life, I'm where I need to be. Old dog and my new wife, she's sitting next to me. The old Silverado gets me where I need to be, living my best life, 'cause God bless me. Sun sets again, my heart is filled. Kids run around the farm, they couldn't be more thrilled. And you can bet a few rain showers won't kill my vibe. The rains fill the creek, helps the crops to thrive, living my best life, where I need to be. Old dog and my new wife, she's sitting next to me. The old Silverado gets me where I need to be, living my best life, 'cause God bless me. We pray to God these days will never end, but you know we'll find some bumps along the way. Can't have a rainbow without the storm, and you know there'll always be a brighter day, living my best life, where I need to be. Old dog and my new wife, she's sitting next to me. The old Silverado gets me where I need to be, living my best life, 'cause God bless me. Living my best life, 'cause God bless me. That one's called Living My Best Life. Hope you liked it.
I'll give you one of those.
Blanchard.
Thank you.
Oh, awesome song. Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight? It's good to see everyone.
Kyle, thanks so much.
Good.
So, real quick while I'm up here, just got to plug in everyone who's watching right now. We thank you. We appreciate you guys for taking time out of your night to tune in. Make sure you check out the Country Corral or the Country Club on countrysmooth.com. I'll throw that up on the banner here soon, but these guys are fantastic. Give it up for them. Show as much love in the comments as possible for these guys.
Real quick, Kyle, can you tell us about the Country Club?
So the Country Club is our kind of rewards program. It's a way for our fans to interact with us, the Country Smooth team. You get some really cool knickknack swag stuff during the year. You're going to get some great emails from Lori and I, some awesome welcome letters. It's just a fun, free thing for you guys to sign up for.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Kyle has the question about how you enjoy Country Smooth.
Yes. How do you guys enjoy Country Smooth? Are you neat? Are you on the rocks?
I've got two stories for that. One is this week I had seen the recipe for a country fashioned, and now I've been drinking country fashions all week. They're very good. I don't work. I'm off work right now. So that's what I've been drinking. But the other story that's even better than that is when we were in New Orleans 2 years ago, and there was a Slurpee machine that had Country Smooth attached to it. And I don't remember with the lemonade or whatever they were giving, the hurricane, whatever they were giving me, right?
I remember now.
But I had gotten the double insulated Country Smooth mug or cup, and had that thing. They just kept filling that up for me instead of me having to carry around this melting plastic cup. And the next morning, after that Saturday night, we had played that next morning, I got up and there were still nice frozen drinks inside my cup. So
That's a win-win.
Dog. That was a win-win. It was a win for everybody.
Fantastic.
What about you, Brian?
I'm an old-fashioned guy myself. I got to give credit to my brother-in-law back in Donaldsonville for teaching me how to make a proper Southern old-fashioned. Thank you, John. But tonight it's neat. I summer's here, I got to avoid, some of the sugar. So.
And you live in Newport Beach, so you've got to have your beach, your boat body ready, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm stuck on the dad bod without the kid part. So, but.
I love it. So what are y'all playing for us next?
Chris Armstrong.
I'm going to play a little song I wrote about summertime
right.
about the South. It's called Southern Love.
Without further ado, Chris, stage is yours.
Louisiana girl skipping in the rain, her soldier boy on a homebound train, promising each other since the 9th grade. Now wild horses couldn't drag them away. Southern love in the summertime. Southern love in the summertime. Spending dog days down at Cypress Farm, skinny dipping when the moon gets too high. Fireflies dancing across the lawn, shedding off innocence atop of the barn. Southern love in the summertime. Southern love in the summertime. Ain't nothing like it in the whole wide world. Just a simple thought makes the butterflies twirl. Sweet nothing's whispered, heaven's world. Joe de V. Hunting in a P-road, hunting down a house, 2-bedroom, tin roof to start out. Talk adding on when they get more mass, casting their nets all over the South. Southern love in the summertime. Southern love in the summertime. Blessing from her daddy with a band of gold. Won't give a care if it's new or old. Drop down to one knee, she'll say I do. Jump in the broom on the old bayou. Southern love in the summertime. Southern love in the summertime. Ain't nothing like it in the whole wide world. Just a simple thought makes the butterflies twirl. Sweet nothing's whispered, heaven's world. Joe de V. Southern love in the summertime. Southern love in the summertime. Oh, Joe de V. That's Southern love.
Way to go. Solid song. Sorry, you gotta bring everyone back in. Give the claps what they deserve.
Fantastic. So question. We want to know what people that your fans on Instagram, Facebook, and friends and family don't know about the two of you and your band. Give us the story behind American Vagrants, things you will not find easily.
Don't know about the two of us. I'll let Brian say what he thinks people don't know about him, but I know what people don't know about him. But
I don't know what that is, so you can take that.
I think Brian's very shy. Before all this, Brian is a very shy guy. You would not think he is, but he is. And the fact that I ever got that guy up on stage and the things he does and says on stage now and how he talks to people, I am very proud of that man. I don't know if I would have been able to do it, but somehow I talked him into doing it. So I think that was.
I love it.
Well, thank you. I thought you were saying now I can't get him off of the stage. So.
Now that's true too.
No,
It's not a bad thing.
he's right. He's right. It's been great. It was something I probably fought, but it came. I tell people, music came into my life much later than most. People are like, I don't remember you playing in high school or college. I'm like, I didn't. I wasn't even into going to concerts or listening to music. I mean, I turned the radio on in a car. I'm not an animal, but I didn't really appreciate music until I started
Wait,
playing.
hold on. And you're from southeastern Louisiana?
Yes, ma'am.
That sounds oxymoron-ish, but I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, just to wrap up, and I said, wow, I wish, I started this earlier and maybe had some real success. And then I realized, maybe I would have, and I might have gone down a really bad path. So, I say it came into my life when, you got to a point where you couldn't be as competitive in sports anymore.
Mhm.
And I think it filled that kind of competitive void. So it came
Yeah.
in when it was supposed to.
It hit the plan right in time.
What about you, Chris?
I don't know. I would say things. I'm pretty wide open book, but if somebody were to ask me if there's something about me, I didn't learn how to play guitar till much later in life, and I kind of play with a minor disability. I have what's called jersey finger, and this finger doesn't bend, so it makes it really hard to play guitar. And it's really hard for people to follow me when I play guitar because I have to finger the chords a little completely different than what they're normally used to seeing because my finger doesn't bend. That would be it.
Interesting.
As far as something about me, I kind of play a little, just do what I can to make it work.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't know we were going to talk about physical ailments tonight, but
All right. So, Chris, I love the flag behind you. Do you have that flag hung like every day, or is that something you put behind you when you play?
Yeah, I have flags all over my house. Since I was a little kid, there was flags all over everything that I had.
Awesome.
Sometimes to the chagrin of my dad, because he doesn't like it when I put a flag on a pair of shorts, which you're not kind of supposed to. But I would have a flag everywhere. I grew up very extremely patriotic, and loving the flag. I've always loved the colors of the flag. Yeah, this one is a big 6x10 that's in my garage, that's behind me. But I've got flag painting in my living room, and they're just all over the place. They're on my hot rod car. There's a flag. So everywhere there's flags. That's why we put the flag on the hat and the guitar for the logo.
I love
And
it.
It's just about that. So
Truly proud to be American.
Real quick, Brian, there is a comment I want to bring up from the fans watching. Joe said, when you're from Louisiana, the southeastern part is important when saying from where you're from.
is
Thought
that
you
a
would've-
comment or a question, Joe?
yeah, I think that's a comment from
True.
Joe. Joe Blanchard is a really good friend of ours. I will tell you, in the very beginning, Joe let us play in front of him down in Newport, and he's always been a big supporter of ours and helped us and told Brian and I, just keep pushing, don't ever stop. We were really terrible when we first started playing, and I have recordings to prove it. We were just two guys up there. We were kind of Wheeler Walker Jr.-ish too of some of the songs we used to play that we no longer play because of the profanity and the violence-laced vehicle that we had going on, sexual laced. So we cut a lot of that out, and I guess
Now
I
we're
decided
Christian-based country rock.
I decided we weren't going to get a whole lot of many fans other than our friends that were coming out in droves at first to kind of see what Brian and I were going to sing next, but
And how bad we could screw things up.
and we moved on considerably from then. But Joe Blanchard was a big part of that, and
Love you,
keeping
Joe.
us.
Joe's
Yeah,
very
we do.
talented.
Yeah. Big shout out,
Very
Joe.
talented guy.
Joe Blanchard, you're very talented. I've always been a big fan of yours as well. Guys, what song is up next?
Well, speaking of southeastern Louisiana, this is a song I wrote called Highway 1, and I grew up right on Highway 1, allegedly the longest highway in the United States. And it's just about growing up with a simple life, pretty rural. Sugarcane farming was the major kind of industry and enterprise there, and it kind of honors and pays a little homage to that, and a little bit about touches on my family a little bit. So this one's called Highway 1. Enjoy. Well, it one's covered in mud and cane, Farmers are racing to beat the rain. Trucks hauling stalks to the mill to grind. Dust till dawn, can't get behind. The sugarcane farmer is proud and strong. The work is hard, the days are long. Round here, deals are done with a nod and a wink. Handshakes firm, it's sure as ink. And Mom always taught us right from wrong. Inspired me to write this heartfelt song. Dad died young, but she was always there, sitting in the bleachers to show she cared. We always knew she cared. I'm born a bayou boy down on Highway 1, plowing the land but always ready for fun. Sugarcane fields spread far and wide. Flat bottom boat was my favorite ride. The life is hard, land provides. Close-knit family full of Cajun pride. Gaze across the lilies to the 308. God sure bless this Pelican State. Bless this Pelican State. Those tall church steeples mark every town, piercing the sky from the sacred ground. The locals piling in every Sunday morn. Most won't leave the place they're born, 'cause folks around here take great pride where they grew up along the bayou side. Love it down here at the base of the boot. It's our way of life, Cajun roots. Antebellum homes from days gone by, an old oak tree and a catfish fry. You might move away, but the bayou's home. It's my southern comfort zone. My southern comfort zone. I'm born a bayou boy down on Highway 1, plowing the land but always ready for fun. Sugarcane fields spread far and wide. Flat bottom boat was my favorite ride. Life is hard, the land provides. Close-knit family full of Cajun pride. Gaze across the lilies to the 308. God sure bless this Pelican State. Bless this Pelican State. That one's called Highway 1.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yep. Give it up, guys. Give it up in the comments. Give it up for these guys. Let's show some love for them. They're putting on an amazing show.
So, Brian, Highway 1. I love that song.
Thank you.
We've got to have you write a song about Country Smooth.
Yeah, and I have something we can talk about on that.
Hold on real quick. We're almost halfway through our show. Let's do another Country Smooth cheers.
After I just took two
We're
giant sips.
drinking responsibly, but as a team. Here we go.
Cheers.
Very much so. Cheers.
Let me just finish that comment real quick on Highway 1. I've made promises for a while, but it's becoming closer to being real. I'm going to make a video of that song, which is kind of the lyrics will be illustrated via some still photos, and I'm working with some people back home to gather those, and just using, a basic iMovie program, you can do some pretty cool stuff to where the lyrics, the music's playing behind, and the pics change and slide and morph with the story of the song. So I've been talking about it for a while, so I got to make that happen.
That's amazing. That song is fantastic.
Thank you.
We love it. Okay, Kyle, you have any questions for these two guys?
Yeah. What are you guys' plans for the summer? I mean, being for the band, do you guys have any upcoming performances besides the one on Sunday, 2 to 5 at On the Rocks? Is that in Huntington or Newport?
Newport.
That's in Newport Beach.
You gotta forgive me. I'm not the Southern California.
No worries.
I'm the transplant, so I've got this. But yeah, make sure you guys, everyone, go support, go watch these guys 2 to 5 Sunday. But sorry about that.
It'll be a big parking lot party.
And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there on Sunday, for sure.
Yes.
I started with that.
Yeah, we were able to play Father's Day there last year and pretty much pack the place out. So we're hoping this year again, and we know with some regulations going on, we'll do what we can, but let's all come out and have a good time. And like I said, there's plenty of room in the parking lot. We're gonna be actually staged out in the parking lot is where we're gonna be playing. And people will be able to come out there and sit down, I'm assuming, and watch us. This is all new for them as well as us. This is the first time they were attempting this at that location. So we'll see how it all works out. But we'll have a good time regardless, either way. Full band, 6-piece band will be up there just laying it up. Fiddle, lead guitar, bass, Rosalind Osborne on drums, Steve Schlieb on bass. I might as well say it. Jay Kelly on lead guitar. And Allie Meyer will be playing fiddle for us.
Yes,
So
thank you, Chris. I'm sorry, but I had that written down. Like, we have got to make sure we give a shout out to our band, who's been amazing.
Yeah.
And we've had a great run. That also thanks to all those that kind of helped us early on, that have kind of moved on for other reasons. But certainly incredible thanks and praise to the group that is still with us today, and it's a group that was with us in New Orleans. So thank you, Lori.
And thank you all. Fantastic. So summer. So on the rocks, what else is going on?
Well, we've got a number of them booked at On the Rocks, I think, still throughout the summer. It's just a matter of how things play out, given we won't talk about the C word.
No, we're not going to talk
But
about
they're all on the calendar, so we'll confirm them as they get confirmed. But we've also got interest for a couple different private events, so look us up for private parties.
Okay.
And then another venue, we've played a bunch in San Juan Capistrano. Chris, take that.
Yeah, San Juan Capistrano, Cowboy Canyon Winery. It's
okay.
actually a stone's throw. It's actually a stone's throw winery. Cowboy Canyon Winery is, and we'll be there conceivably August 14th is when we're looking at to play there again.
Fantastic.
So where do you guys announce that you're playing these shows? You're announcing on Facebook? Are you announcing on Instagram, Twitter? Where can our fans and your fans find out about these upcoming shows?
Right on our webpage at theamericanvagrants.com. It's exactly where you're going to find everything that you need to know. Sometimes things jump on board with us really quick, and our social media will lag a little, but that will be updated. It's updated continuously. I think Sunday's show was removed, and I got to put it back up when this show's over. I'm going to put that one back up because we didn't think it was going to happen, and it was kind of like a last minute, hey, guys, let's try to pull this off. And I said, okay, let's do it. Let's figure it out.
I do believe that you guys are part of an online concert show that will be happening in August, right? And we're not going to get dates or whatnot, but I do think that's coming, right?
Rumor has it.
Yeah.
We can leave our friends and family with a teaser at that point, but I think that you guys are a big part of Country Smooth and Country Corral's online concert coming soon. So as you all know, and I know that you guys are good friends and really near and dear to my heart, but country music and the love for our country and all things Americana are a big part of who we are with Country Smooth, and being able to keep country music alive, live country music alive during all situations, whether we're at home or out in bars and restaurants or at concert venues or sporting events. That's who we really are and who we want to be. And I know that you guys are a big part of that. So thank you. That being said, let's sing.
Let's sing. I guess that's my call.
I think that's you, Chris. Stage is yours.
All right. This is a song I wrote a few years back. The love story, I guess you could. People think just about drinking alcohol, but it's not. Listen to the word, you'll get it. Like a bourbon and a sweet tea, oh baby, you can lead me. Like grape to a vine, make some mighty fine wine. Like a rose to a thorn bush, tin pan to a gold rush. Though it took a long time, you're the perfect find, just my kind. When I get cool like a rattlesnake, you seem to know what will break me out of this wicked spell I'm in. Turn my scout a big old grin. Like a bourbon and a sweet tea, oh baby, you can lead me. Like a grape to a vine, make some mighty fine wine. Like a rose to a thorn bush, tin pan to a gold rush. Oh, it took a long time. You're the perfect fan, just my kind. When this world knocks me on down, gives me a kick when I'm on the ground, just the thought of your smiling face puts my soul in a better place. Like a bourbon and a sweet tea, oh baby, you can lead me. Like grape to a vine, make somebody fine wine. Like a rose to a thorn bush, 10 pound to a gold rush. Oh, it took a long time. You're the perfect fan, just my kind. Well, some folks like the pulpit, some folks like the pills, others use deep pockets to pay off their bills. But I know what I need. That's you standing next to me, like a bourbon and a sweet tea. Oh, baby, you can lead me like grape to a vine, make somebody fine wine. Like a rose to a thorn bush, 10 pound to a gold rush. It took a long time. You're the perfect fan, just my kind. Yeah, it took a long time. You're the perfect fan, just my kind.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Bourbon and sweet tea. I like that. I can get behind that.
I can get behind that.
Amazing. All right, guys, the questions. You know, I'm all about inspirations, right? So tell us more about who your inspirations are musically, in terms of artists, songs, movies. Obviously for your band, most importantly, because we're all about American Vagrants, and I'm sure it has a play on your personal lives as well.
Brian, you want to go ahead?
No, but I'll do it anyway.
All right.
Thank you.
Inspiration. My for me, like I said, I got into kind of music more seriously much later. Initially, it kind of kicked in when I moved to Houston after college, and my buddies, my first two best friends, were always going to the country bars. And like, what are we doing? And once I got there and saw kind of what was happening at the country bars on ladies' nights, I decided I really needed to learn how to dance and learn country music. So I did that for a bit, and then once I moved to Arizona and eventually Southern California, kind of got out of it until I started playing music again. But for me, it's primarily the '90s, something into the '80s a little bit. The Clint Blacks, the Tracys, Birds and Lawrence, Randy Travis, those guys. So that's been kind of the bulk of it. And then going back a little bit farther to the Hank Willie Whalen kind of crew. So that's my musical inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Any one song?
Well, for me, it was maybe like a lot of people, the crossover song was Friends in Low Places with Garth. That was kind of the one that got me to even consider, listening to kind of country music early on.
Okay.
And Chris?
On my side, I would say that I've been opposite of Brian. I've been into music since I was very, very young. My parents, my mom loving Willie Nelson, my dad loving Linda Ronstadt. So that's kind of where some of that's come from. My personal, I would have to say, as a songwriter and anybody that is Bruce Springsteen. I think if you want to learn how to write music, you want to learn how to tell stories, go back and listen to his stuff. And that's what you're going to find it. Even his modern stuff is pretty good. He's a great storyteller. But Willie Nelson, from a straight country part, would be Willie. Come On Up to the House is a fantastic song, even though it's not his. He does one with Sheryl Crow and his son, and it's a phenomenal recording. And it just lays in everything that we've always wanted this band to be. There's been times where there's been 11 people on stage with us. playing all kinds of different instruments. One guy
I
playing
love
a can. We had a guy playing a can one time.
Bean
John.
cans and
Yeah.
soup spoons.
Soup spoons and all kinds of stuff. And Rockin' Doopsie Jr. jumped on stage with us and played some washboard when we played Shrimp Boots in Church. So that's always fantastic.
Look,
But,
everybody's played with a Grammy winner. It's no big deal.
Yeah, not a big deal. But
Oh, it's a big deal. That's fantastic.
I would say that's for me. Those are the most influential, and it's always nice to have as many artists on stage as possible. I love that orchestration of 10, 15 people literally on stage, vocally, harmonically, everything is just that's what gets me.
Okay,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. I love it.
Nothing like a good person who can just kill it on guitar and has a fantastic voice. I love hearing that. We talked about Joe Blanchard again. You guys are, this guy's got a man crush on Joe Blanchard. No, I don't, but Joe Blanchard can do that. And we have some other friends that can do that as well. But to hear, 10, 12-piece bands and these guys just moving in and out with each other and ladies moving in and out with each other is just fantastic. I love that sound.
And then like a 5-minute musical solo, just trading back and forth. Everybody gets a turn.
Oh, remember when Jason Red Brown joined us on stage? Yeah, he used to be Hank 3's bass player. And he joined us on stage one year and we played a festival in Huntington Beach, and he was playing a double bass, a stand-up bass for people that don't know what that means.
Mhm.
And he had that thing laying on the ground and was playing it with his foot during this interlude. We played like a 15-minute Shrimp Boots in Church that day. It was insane. We just kept rolling back around to everybody. I think Joe Blanchard was with us. Hey, speaking of Joe Blanchard, Joe Blanchard was lead guitar that day. He sure was. Time to Cure. That was the old band there.
Hey, Chris, Joe said he's going to give you that $20 when you're done.
$20. Come on, Joe.
Inflation, man.
Okay, so real quick, so I have some questions for y'all. And these are meant to be just quick answers. Okay. And we'll start with Brian, because you're alphabetically first. Okay, not because you're my favorite. Okay, favorite movie?
Fletch.
Yes.
Chris?
Deep.
Star Wars: A New Hope. The original Star Wars, 77.
My son will love you. He's obsessed with Star Wars. Okay. Favorite artist? Brian.
Luke Combs.
Bruce Springsteen.
Okay. Favorite song?
6 Feet Apart. Luke Combs.
Thunder Road, Bruce Springsteen.
Okay. Favorite music video?
Highway 1 when it comes out.
There you go.
The American Vagrants.
And I believe that for sure. Chris?
Just
Don't
because
say
I saw
Thriller.
Come on, you have like 3 seconds.
just because I saw it this week, Beastie Boys, Fight for Your Right to Party.
There you go.
All right. Fantastic.
Going off brand.
Favorite. Okay, hold on. This has to be fast. Favorite moment on stage?
Oh, New Orleans in my Saints jersey on Sunday, football Sunday, October 18th, October 2018.
21st. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, that'd have to be the same for me. That was a fantastic day for us.
Okay.
Hold up. You guys played a song on Football Sunday in Louisiana.
They were away, by the way.
Okay, that makes it better. But you played a full performance on a Football Sunday. That's
Both LSU and the Saints were away that Sunday, or that weekend, Saturday and Sunday both. Okay.
They weren't playing when we were playing, so that made it even better.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So, and this has to be answered like within 1 second. Favorite whiskey?
Country Smooth.
Country Smooth. There it is.
Country Smooth. I'll third that.
I have to say, y'all are my favorite ever. I love you both very much. And I have to say that I believe in people, right? Like people to the core, like part of our company. And you guys are musically amazing and people amazing. Come support for sure. Kyle, your thoughts? Any questions you have?
Yeah, I got one question for both of you guys. First word, Brian, for you when you hear Roll Tide.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Chris, first word when you hear OH.
F you.
Oh, okay. I'm a big Ohio State fan myself, so but you guys got Joey Burrow and LSU.
My wife went to Ohio State, and I heard her laughing. She's listening in the other room.
And my nephew actually graduated from the University of Alabama too, so I don't. The hate is gone.
So, but that was my only little digs. I appreciate you guys coming on, and you guys have been fantastic. Working with you guys this whole week, trying to get things set up for this. You guys are true professionals, and really, I really, really appreciate you guys coming on and doing this for us at least. And I appreciate the relationship we have with you guys, Country Smooth and American Vagrants. Unfortunately, I wasn't there in 2018 with Country Smooth for that, but I will be there going forward. So.
Yeah, well, we thank you guys for everything as well. I mean, the fact of the matter is we got to go to New Orleans. We got to play not only on the West Bank, East Bank, what was that called, Brian? West Bank, but we got to play in the city proper because of Country Smooth. That would have never happened. The fact that, 6 years prior, 7 years prior, I was in New Orleans at Jazz Fest, the Jazz and Heritage Fest, and I said I wouldn't come back until I could play this city. And lo and behold, I came back when I got to play the city, and that's how it worked out. And that was because of Lori and Country Smooth, bottom line.
Yeah, and I had friends from that I hadn't seen since elementary school that showed up, and high school, college, fraternity brothers. So it was family. I have a lot of family actually on the West Bank as well. So thanks for everybody that came out and continues to support us remotely.
Yeah, I had a college friend, Cheryl, grab their RV and bring their RV down that weekend as well.
I have one question for y'all before we go to the next song. Do you really wear your boots to church?
I can't say.
Right? Okay.
My mama might be listening.
The next song is Take Us Away, Gentlemen.
We want to do another one? Chris,
I think we got time for one more. So, whoever wants to.
Well, you want me to do Shrimp Boots in Church? You said it.
Tell us, gentlemen.
Brian, what do you want me to do? You want to take my beer to bed? You want me to do Shrimp Boots? Want me to do the first couple parts of Shrimp Boots, and then I'll just stop, and then you can do the Saints? How about we do that?
Sure, do that.
Let's do that.
Awesome.
Wait, we need to make sure that Kyle knows what's going on.
So we're gonna go. Chris is gonna do half and then stop, and then I'm gonna give it to Brian real quick.
Yeah.
I'll go into you'll see me. I'll do pretty much the whole song of Shrimp Boots, and then there's an interlude in the Saints, and Brian's gonna take that over.
Awesome.
So you'll see.
I need a capo,
I'll point right at you.
Awesome. I got you guys.
He's gonna get a capo while I'm doing this.
So
I'm gonna do like 3 verses, 3 choruses, and then Brian will jump in.
And real quick before we jump onto the song, I have to give a shout out. Pam Brown, you are amazing. You've been on every single performance. Thank you for everything. I got to give you a quick shout out and to everyone who's been watching every week. So thank you guys. But with that being said, Chris, the stage is yours.
This is to the date the only song that Brian and I have 100% worked on together. Generally, he and I just kind of go back and forth and give each other notes. But this one we co-wrote together. Of the probably 100 songs we've written, but this one is mine and his together. So I'm gonna start it, and then he's gonna take over. And I got my guitar on mute. There we go. There it is. Wearing my shrimp boots in church. I'm wearing my shrimp boots at church. Cajun cowboy boots keep me true to my roots when I'm wearing my shrimp boots at church. Old woman asks me what I'm doing, showing up the Lord's house like this. Tell her I've been trolling all morning and I'm willing to take the risk. Cause I love my job and I love my God, so I think he'll understand. Smelling like fish when I get home is what makes me feel like a man. Wearing my shrimp boots at church. I'm wearing my shrimp boots at church. Cajun cowboy boots keep me true to my roots when I'm wearing my shrimp boots at church. Lady Katrina came calling, well, she took my home and my land. Well, I got down on bended knee and I prayed to the Almighty Man. He came back soon after that, got me shucking from dusk till dawn. I won't be in no penny loafers come this Sunday morning. Wearing my shrimp boots in church. I'm wearing my shrimp boots in church. Cajun cowboy boots keep me true to my roots when I'm wearing my shrimp boots in church. When the sun comes up till it comes up again, I'll be working just like a dog. So you won't see me with a neck of beef, partying high on the hog. Well, I'll be hoping till the second line when I'm not reading his word. 'Cause I got time for only two things, shrimping and hanging with God. I'm gonna hand this off to Brian in a second. You ready, Brian?
Oh, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, and no, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, no, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, and oh, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, and I'll be wearing my shrimp boots in church. Wearing my shrimp boots in church. Cajun cowboy boots keep me true to my roots when I'm wearing my shrimp boots in church. There you have it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Pulled that one off.
Yeah,
If you sing along, you don't have to go to church on Sunday.
There you go.
Or just come see us on Sunday.
There's that. Get the
2 to
full
5
live
p.m.
band version.
All right, guys. Fantastic. We want to conclude this with one last word. Okay. One word from all four of us, and I will conclude this. One word to leave all of our friends and family with. Kyle, go first, please. Just one. I know
Grateful.
Okay.
Grateful. Grateful.
Okay. Chris.
Pass.
That's not a word.
No passing this.
Come back to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Whiskey.
Okay.
On the sentimental
Country.
side, I'd be with blessed. Okay, sorry.
How's
Right.
country? Country.
There we go.
True. Okay. I love all those words. And I'm going to say honored.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
In every sense of the word.
Yeah.
So thank you all. Y'all are amazing. I'm thankful. And people like you also are the reason why this company exists. And whether it's the people, our hearts, love for country, love for music, love for entertaining, love for telling our stories, that's what keeps all of us alive. So thank you all.
So
Thank
Thank
you
you guys
Kyle,
again for having
Lori.
us.
yeah. And guys, stick around after. Stay on the broadcast. We'll want to talk. Yeah. So, but with that being said, guys, thank you so much for performing for us. We really appreciate it. Once again, everybody follow them. The American Vagrants on Facebook. The American Vagrants. There was some underscores in there on Instagram. TheAmericanVagrants.com. Just give them some love, and then make sure you go Sunday to their show 2 to 5 on the rocks in Huntington.
Newport Beach.
Newport. I will get that one day. So, well, gentlemen, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Real quickly, happy birthday, Joel, Donna, and Jeff Meister. Two of my buddies had birthdays this week. And Dan, that owns On the Rocks, his birthday was this past week, too. So we're going to have a party this Sunday.
It's going to be a fun time. So, well, thank you, gentlemen, so much.
Cuckoo.
And Lori, thank you for everything. We really appreciate it. Thank you for giving us this platform to do this. With that being said, I'm going to conclude this up. All right.
Okay. Bye.
So, Well, everyone, thank you guys for tuning into the 9th installment of the Country Corral. We really appreciate it. Next week, we're going to be back again Friday, 6 p.m. Tune in again. Follow us on Country Smooth on Instagram, Country Smooth on Facebook. Like and subscribe. Also, sign up for the Country Club on countrysmooth.com. There's a lot of fun stuff on our website. With that being said, cheers, everyone, and have a safe weekend.